Today we are discussing yet again another 2023 video game movie adaptation, Five Nights at Freddy's, and it stars Josh Hutcherson. A night shift security guard at the abandoned Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria fights for his life when killer animatronics attack. I actually saw Five Nights at Freddy's a week ago, but had zero desire to make this review because the film left me feeling empty on the inside, despite having a good time watching it. I also found it extremely weird how this movie was released on Peacock the same day it came out in theaters. Lucky for them, they still made a ton of cash at the box office, but that felt like a move they would have made back in 2021 during the pandemic. I just thought it was odd. I never play the games on my own, so I have no idea if this movie utilizes its source material well, but based on what I've heard, it's pretty close to the game's lore. Beyond the entertainment factor, there are a few positives I do want to point out, Josh Hutcherson being one. He's playing a character who's traumatized by his family's past, and clearly this has taken a toll on his mental state, leading to an obsession. Everything required in a performance of this type, Hutcherson delivers. His backstory is intriguing too. Part of me wishes this was not a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, just because I really enjoyed every time they went to his past. If you just took out the Five Nights at Freddy's title and the animatronics, you might actually have a better movie on your hands, because there's certainly enough for this to be a solo movie about his character and kidnapping. I want to mention the animatronics too, because they did an incredible job bringing them to life. They feel authentic, as if they are real beings. They work in the scenes when they're meant to be scary and the scenes when they're just acting plain and basic. To say the least, the animatronics are perfect for this film. For a PG-13 movie too, it's very dark. I can't imagine taking a 10-year-old to see a film like this in theaters. Now, I know some will take issue with this statement, but my biggest problem with Five Nights at Freddy's is the PG-13 rating. I get why they did it. The film made a ton of cash in its opening weekend, but I cannot help myself and think about how much this limits the horror elements in Five Nights at Freddy's. From a money-making standpoint, it's understandable, but from a quality standpoint, it makes no sense. You need to have a film like this be R-rated in order for it to entirely work. Some of the writing is wonky too. Elizabeth Lale's character, who we know from the show You, is incompetent when it comes to helping Josh Hutcherson's. She has all this information and backstory on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and yet she holds it all back and doesn't tell him until the end of the movie. But don't you think the second main character in the movie would provide more help early on, especially when he's working in this dangerous pizzeria where he could be killed at any point? There's no rhyme or reason to why she withholds this information for as long as she does. So the film's second main character, which is always extremely important for a movie to be good, is worthless. Also, it's one of the most predictable movies I've ever seen. And like, the ending is strange too in terms of how it's executed. I'm not sure what exactly they were going for, and if it even sets up a potential sequel. It was very strange. So Five Nights at Freddy's has some good scares. The animatronics look great, and I was entertained, but come on, how can your second character be that piss poor? It's predictable. It should have been rated R. There are a multitude of problems in the film. So I'm giving Five Nights at Freddy's a 5.5 out of 10. So have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's? If you have, let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are of it. Also, how was your Halloween, guys? Did you enjoy it? I know it's November now, but I feel like I missed out on some great opportunities to talk about some of the best Halloween movies, but it is what it is. And as always, if you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.